Welcome, Airgun fans. I've got a pretty unique guest today. This is Rossi Morreale, the one and only Rossi Morreale.
Let's hope.
If you've been to an Airgun event, I guarantee you, even if you haven't seen him, you've heard him. Hey, Airgun Geeks family, we've got some exciting news to share with you today. We're thrilled to announce our new partnership with some of the biggest names in the outdoor world. Airgun Depot, Cabela's, and Bass Pro Shops. This partnership means that when you use our special links to shop at these stores, it won't cost you a penny more, but it directly supports the Airgun Geeks podcast. We're really proud to be working with these outdoor giants, and it's all about helping us bring you the best coverage of the airgun world. So next time you're gearing up for your next outdoor adventure, remember to use our links. You'll be supporting us and helping keep the content you love coming. And I say that with love, man.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
So Rossi, you've got another season of the American Airgunner coming up. And that is absolutely astonishing that you've been able to carve out a niche in television for the airgun world. So thank you for that.
Yeah, my pleasure. I mean, I tell people, I was just having a conversation and I tell people, like, this is our show. This is the Airgun group, the Airgunners, the Airgun, the people who love the Airguns as much as I do. This is our show, and the only way we can kind of alert the world to Airguns is by putting it out there. And you know, TV is, I think, one of the best ways to do it, because we have people that when they watch our show, you know, it's funny, in the TV world, one view or one impression is 30 minutes of watching.
Sure.
Right. So it's not a 3-second or 8-second or 30-second, depending on what. So I mean, it's someone taking in that content for 30 minutes. And
it's not the TikTok scroll.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
and that's the best way for us to show people, like, what these airguns can do, the power, the excitement, the accuracy, and that's what we try to do in the Airgunner Challenge, is show everything airguns are capable of.
Yeah.
Friends, be sure and check out our sponsors. They're the reason the Airgun Geeks even exist. They make sure we get to the places where the airgun story is happening. So do make sure you show them some love, check out their shops, and check out their products.
You have gone through some kind of gyrations in the selection of your cast for the American Airgunner program. Walk us through what that's been for this season and previous seasons. I know when you started, you had some of the old dogs in the airgun world, and you almost killed them.
Yeah, no, I tried to.
Yeah,
I tried to. You know, that's funny. So when the idea for the Airgunner Challenge came up, that was just a show that I just wanted to shoot. I wanted to do a competition show with airguns. I love competition. I love mano a mano. I love one shooter standing next to another shooter.
Yeah.
And this is what you got to do. Here are the parameters. Whoever does the fastest or the most times or the most accurate wins, and that's it. And so I wanted to create this show. So we did this show originally. I just paid for it.
right.
I just did it. I shot it. So I called 6 airgunners who are all friends of mine who have that I knew through competitions. It was Ted Beer, Iden Hansen, Tomcat. There was one shooter. There was one shooter from the UK that I forget his name right now. It's been so long. Joe Brancato, and it was guys that I was like, hey, I need you to come to Arkansas for a week and help me shoot this show. And we shot 10 episodes in 5 days.
Wow.
As fast and furious as we could. And I was the gun tech. I put all the scopes on all the guns. We had 30 different guns we were working with. I was sighting them in, scoping them, hosting the show, setting the challenge. I mean, it was pure chaos.
Yeah.
So at that time, that's what it was. It was an air gun competition. So I brought in Airgunners. Well, what I realized and what I know about this airgun industry is not everyone knows about us. We're a very niche, very small industry. Within the gun industry, within the outdoor industry, and it just keeps going, right? So we keep getting smaller and smaller. So I had the idea 2 years ago, 2 seasons ago, season 3, to bring on like firearms influencers, if you will, hunters, pistol shooters, Olympic shooters, anyone that had a following or an audience that they just shot guns, just were outdoors, were doing stuff. And that has turned into what it is now, because the best way for us, because we have a great airgun audience, and I love our audience, but to grow that audience, we have to expand the world of air guns and the knowledge of air guns to non-air gunners. So we started just bringing in all people from all walks of life. We've had wrestlers, we've had actors, we've had firearms influencers, we've had hunters, we've had firearms instructors, we've had Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, we've had you name it across the board, police officers, firefighters. We've had everything, because all we're trying to do is tell anyone and everyone that'll listen how great air guns are, because once they see them and once they experience them, they love them and they want to get in, but they just don't know. So it's our job to go out there and reach them. So we've advanced our competitors into any and all industries that have a following for people that love the outdoors and would want to get involved in some sort of
shooting.
So
what you're looking for then, it sounds like you're trying to infect someone with the airgun virus.
Yeah.
That wasn't previously touched. That says, hey, you know what? That looks like a heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I could do that.
Yeah.
And I know for myself, I live in California.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a firearm-friendly state.
It is not. I also live in California, so no, it is not.
And, for me, being able to have my range on my farm, anytime I want to go out there, I just recently did a big improvement on my range and made it night shootable as well.
Oh, wow. Killer.
So, when there's not a lot of activity and kids running around the farm, I can go out and I can shoot in peace at night. But for me, that is that same Zen experience that I got in the firearm world for years. I was a competitive bullseye shooter for a long time. Yeah. And to have that ability right there at home, air guns make that possible. And for me, I've been an airgun fan since I was a kid. Yeah. Everybody has those memories, I think. Sure. But yeah, that is such a cool approach to expanding the ranks and bringing more people into the airgun sport. And bravo for that. So what was your goal this year? Who were you recruiting for this season? I know you can't tell me who, because a big announcement coming up.
It is. So it's all coming.
Yeah, that's going to be released here. So tell us kind of what was your gyration for this year? Same as before?
We are, so September 25th, Wednesday night on the Outdoor Channel, the premiere of season 5 of the Airgunner Challenge. And this year is big, lots of explosions, lots of chaos, lots of excitement. I think we had...
It's Rossi style.
Yeah, it is. I think we had 40 different guns on the show, 8 competitors. And this year we have, again, every walk of life. Even an MMA fighter that just 2 weeks ago fought on a Friday night in the UFC. And I'll tell you, her name's Karate Hottie. Look her up. She's an MMA fighter. She's a total badass, but also loves shooting, loves competition. So had her. So this year it's again made up of some different hunters, some military folks, professional fighters. And then just some firearms influencers, the people that have these huge followings that just talk about guns and have this audience, because again, we have to get our message out there. So we've got to go through people that have that audience that they can speak to. And it is a wild competition. It is a very close competition this season, which is great. I love it that when we have a lot of shooters, when you never know who's going to win, kind of comes down to the wire towards the end, which is great. And it's 10 episodes this season, so it's a lot of fun. It's fast paced. Starts September 25th, and over the next 3 weeks, we're going to be revealing who each of these contestants, competitors are. So make sure you go to American Airgunner from our Instagram and our Facebook and YouTube and everything. We'll be revealing revealing all that over the next couple of weeks.
Excellent.
Find your fan favorite, you know, follow them. There'll be all kinds of behind the scenes content, cool content that, you know, if you don't have the Outdoor Channel, you can't see it. You can also get the Friendly TV app. You can get it through there. But if you can't see it, we're going to have a lot of content throughout social media that people can at least follow what's going on, different interviews and different competitors talking about their experience. And hopefully you guys just enjoy it and kind of see the fun that we had and how much fun you can have if you have, you know, a bunch of air guns for a, you know, a 2-week period, and kind of any idea I can come up with, we can build and put together and see what that looks like. So it's pretty fun.
Fantastic. Well, Rossi, I want to thank you for the opportunity to get you on the Airgun Geeks podcast.
My pleasure.
And we're growing and expanding. As you can see from my shirt, we've got some actual legitimate sponsors now.
There you go. There you go.
All grown up.
I love it. I support you guys and happy to be a part of anything you guys are doing. So thanks for having me on.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, Bill.
Good luck, because you're up shooting.
I am. I'm up right now.
You got to get out of here.
Here we go. Thanks, buddy.